again. Turnbuckles crack, rivalries burn in the square circle. We all learn. Pile drivers, leg lock fame. Who's the next to stake their claim? Weekly wrestling review. Gumpzilla and A-DAM too. Step in the ring, let's break it down. Champions rise or hit the ground. Tales of glory, tales of pain. Heroes fall and rise again. Turnbuckles crack, rivalries burn in the squared circle. We all learn. Pile drivers, leg lock fame. Who's the next to stake their claim? Weekly wrestling review. Gumpzilla and A-DAM too. Step in the ring, let's break it down. Champions rise or hit the ground. Steel chairs crash, crowds roar. Every week there's more in store. Tag teams collide, belts on the line. Let's talk the stories one more time.
You kind of made some headlines in the last couple months here, within the last few weeks. Would you like to explain for those who may have not heard or seen what you did?
Yeah, for people who didn't see, I just hold on a sec. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a heck of a ride. Doing what we were doing in the SWA. It's been so much fun. Being a kid, like, you never thought, you always wanted, if you're a wrestling fan, the dream, to actually be able to step foot in the ring and do it yourself. Never thought we'd actually get to that spot, but the past year, we did 2 shows already. To be able to do a boxing match and then headline a main event, the definite dream come true. But just with everything life throws at you, being busy, wife, kids, I came to the, realization that, there are other priorities that I had to put first. And I had decided to step away from the SWA. It was a tough decision, hard decision, but I really enjoyed my time in the SWA, and I'm definitely going to miss the SWA.
Would you care to explain what happened the other night? So we had a show the other night. I could not be there. I should probably get the microphone here back into.
But yeah, I came. We opened up. I came out. I did my retirement speech. First time. I got on commentary. First and last. It was. And then the end of the show. If you didn't see what happened, Danny comes in the ring to try and stop the beating on Sea Rebel. And then Kon comes out, and then he grabs me and throws me in the ring, and then I turn around, and then, I get the Samoan drop from MoMoney Mike. I had just did my retirement speech, retiring, and then they take advantage of that and just disrespect.
Well, here's the thing, A-DAM, and okay. You thought it was disrespect.
Well, it is disrespect.
But,
I know it is.
Okay, what happened back at Unfinished Business, sir? What did you and Danny Payne, and I don't know if he's still considered your boss or your former boss, but Mr. Ferrara, what did you 3 do to MoMoney Mike at Unfinished Business? Now, it's one thing what you guys did to me at Unfinished Business, but what in particular did you do to MoMoney Mike?
Well, for those who didn't see what we did to him, I had my main event match, lost, and then we took advantage of that and just, put a hurting on them. That was then. This is now. I had things happen, and then I had to come to, I had to retire.
Wait, what? What do you mean that was then and this is now? Wait a minute. I'm okay. First, with Danny saying the other night that it wasn't honorable of what Mike did and that he's a quote unquote honorable man, to now you saying that was then, this is now?
Yeah.
Do you guys realize what you guys did?
Yeah, I realized what I did then, but I come out, I had to make a speech, retire, and...
Why would you think that you could get away with what just happened? What happened back at Unfinished Business?
I don't know. I just thought that, okay, that was, that's what happened. He's a changed man. He's retiring. He's stepping away. He's got a family.
But you still had to pay for your sins. Because you still had something coming. And whatever it was, and I warned you guys about that darkness. That video that MoMoney Mike posted a few weeks ago, I had never seen that side, and I've known Mike 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't understand, Adam. Why do you think that was okay?
Like I said, at the time I thought it was okay. Now I see things a little bit different. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe I got a little over my head. But at the end of the day, you got somebody who's, very emotional, gets up there, does his retirement speech, gets caught off guard, and they just throw me in the ring and throw me around like I'm a rag doll, disrespectful there as well. Two wrongs don't make a right, does it?
Boy,
shake your head. You can shake your head all you want. Typical. What, are you a State fan now? I would shake my head too after what they just did.
Well, that was how you had the lead. You had the lead.
And I even at commentary, I sat down and I prayed. I told them how I understand like what had happened, but I respect Mike and what he's done. And then to end up having to go through that.
But let's also talk about, you've been pushing his buttons even after retirement these last few weeks. And I'm not going to say why or what you said, but you've been pushing his buttons too, though.
Pushing his button? How have I been pushing his buttons?
Oh, you've been pushing his button. You've been like doing these pot shots on him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
just typical, yeah. You might as well be wearing green and white.
Have you talked to have you got an update on C Rebel? Is there any update? Have you even called or texted or anything and find out if C Rebel's okay?
No, I have not. Because I'm still trying to get over the fact that I did a retirement speech and I sitting there.
But it's the fact that you and Danny and Andy and even Chuck, what you guys did these last few months, you don't think you thought that was okay? You thought you guys were not going to get, you guys weren't going to pay for anything of what happened these last few months?
I thought that was okay at the time. I thought it was the right thing to do.
You're unbelievable. Why would you think that was okay? What is wrong with you?
Really? What's wrong with me?
I mean, I love you, A-DAM. And believe me, trust me, I'm glad that you're retired. And I respect you retiring and the fact that we have this great show.
Mm-hmm.
But has Andy really seriously brainwashed you that much to think that was then and this is now?
No, he has not. He has not brainwashed me into thinking anything.
Did you hear what he said? You made him cry. Supposedly cried. You know, I watched that video as we got creepers behind us who should be watching SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
SquarePants.
But, I mean, is this an example? Is this an example for your kids? To my son?
Go.
Is that a perfect example for those kids and my son to say, hey, whatever you did, that was then, this is now. And that if you decide to just, you do something and then you walk away and not expect any punishment for it, that's okay. That was then, this is now. Come on, A-DAM. You're better than that.
You can say what you want about setting the example, but we just got it on camera. Your kid came in cheering for me. So whatever I did, whatever example I'm trying to set, maybe it is good for them.
I do not understand what. Oh, here, we got a comment here. Hold on. This will be. Who do we. Oh, we got. A-DAM got exactly what he deserved. He's a loser and needs to stay retired.
Who put that?
Let me go find out.
Who did you pay to put that comment in?
Oh. You know exactly who that is.
Yeah. I'm not going to say who it is.
I'll say exactly who it is. That would be my tag team partner, MoMoney Mike. He got exactly what he deserved.
Yeah. If that's how he feels, whatever. Like I said, I retired because I had to retire. I had to make a decision.
You know, my question is, did you retire because you knew Mike was going to do something? I mean, it's just an honest question. Is it because you were afraid of the repercussions that were coming?
No, I did not retire because...
And did you retire because you don't want to face me in a match?
That's absolutely untrue. No, I did not retire. I retired because I felt like I needed to retire because I had other priorities.
It was not Mike. So it says, just a big fan of the Fives and Gumpzilla. This is not Mike.
Okay.
Sounds like we got some action going on in the background there too.
Yeah, still cage match.
It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable that you would even think that way. And like I said, Andy seriously has gotten into your head to think what I did would not have repercussions.
Yeah. Well, you can say all you want. You could say this and that. But at the end of the day,
did you even answer my question, by the way? Did you even get a hold of your buddy C Rebel?
No. I said no. I told you no.
Did you happen? Do you know
look
what's
over
going
there
on?
and see a picture of a cheeseburger or something and get lost?
I am just.
You sit there and say, "Oh, this is unbelievable. That's unbelievable." But what's really unbelievable is you actually think that I would retire because I'd be scared to wrestle you. Which, first of all, I think you're not on my level to begin with. But that's besides the point.
I hope you enjoy retirement, and I hope things work out for you, and that you find good things in life. So,
I will.
Other than that, unbelievable. You are.
Is that your favorite song now? You're unbelievable. Oh, that because you've said it about 400 times. You've said it more than I see a Panama Sunrise in an AEW tag team match. And that's a lot. So just keep going. I'll buy you a shirt. It's going to say unbelievable. And everybody's going to walk past you and they're going to see it and be like, oh, yeah, that fits him perfect because he said it 18 times on his podcast. But anyways, what's next?
Would you like to read this right here? Read that right there. Please say that right there. What did somebody just comment?
Damn, stay gone, buddy. You're not cut out for this. Yeah, whatever. People can say what they want. I'm going to enjoy retirement.
Please read that right there.
Gumpzilla is the man. Yeah, he's got his kid back here typing all this in, probably. You gave him an allowance. Oh, I'll let you play video games if you put all these comments on here. Whatever. I'm going to sit back and enjoy retirement. So you guys do what you need to do. I'm going to support you no matter what. I'm going to support you losing. I mean, I'm going to support your matches.
Wait a minute. Rewind.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I said I'm going to support your matches.
No, I don't think you're going to support me losing.
Did I say that? I guess that's really unbelievable of me. Eyes are always watching. Whoa.
A-DAM.
I think you're typing this. Yep. Man, the guy's on his own podcast, typing in his own comments. That's unbelievable.
Lights flash, shadows fall, the ring's alive, it calls us all. Broken ropes, broken dreams, fists flying through the screens. Weekly wrestling with you, Gumpzilla and A-DAM too. Step in the ring, let's break it down. Champions rise or hit the ground. Tales of glory, tales of pain. Heroes fall and rise again. Turnbuckles crack, rivalries burn. In the squared circle we all learn. Pile drivers, leg lock fame. Who's the next to stake their claim? Weekly wrestling review. Gumpzilla and A-DAM too. Step in the ring, let's break it down. Champions rise or hit the ground. Tales of glory, tales of pain. Heroes fall and rise again. Turnbuckles crack, rivalries burn. In the squared circle we all learn. Pile drivers, leg lock fame. Who's the next